Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boston 24. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good on this side as always. God is great. God is good. And I definitely can't complain. So, yeah, just want to get into it real quick, man. Jerron Boots Enos fighting Lima. I believe I'm pronouncing the name right. Could be wrong. Last name Lima from Angola, 14-1. I believe 10 KOs. He's fighting him October 11th in Philly. I'm going to be in the building, looking forward to the fight. There's a lot of chit-chatter going on about Boots and him not fighting this one and not fighting that one, and him needing to tune up. So let me just remind y'all, right, that when Crawford moved to 154, he fought Majamov. Majamov only had 11 fights under his belt. I don't care about his amateur career, over 300 fights. That helps, but now you're in the pros. So I got to see what you're working with based on what you're doing in the pros, because all amateurs don't become good pros. Okay, so you didn't have no experience as a pro, 11 fights. And he had a belt, but who did he get the belt from? Another fighter named Kurbanov, who got the belt from who? If I show you the names and I start naming people, you won't even know. Just like if you look in the top 5 right now of the WBA, you won't know any of those people that you saying that Boots is ducking, except Jesus Ramos Jr. That's the only one. And I'm sure he's not trying to fight Boots, because he didn't say it. Yeah, I heard something recently about, he said, oh, the offer was sent to his brother or his uncle, Abel Ramos, but I never heard Jesus Ramos say, I'll fight Boots right now. I'll fight him next. Never heard him say that either. So y'all need to knock it off. When Virgil Ortiz moved to 154, who did he fight? He fight Boachuk. Nobody knew nothing about Boachuk. But look at the fight Boachuk gave Virgil Ortiz. He knocked him down twice. Even though they only scored 1 knockdown, he really won that fight, but Virgil Ortiz got that, right? Then he fought Majamov. He did a little bit better with Majamov than Crawford did, but styles make fights. And I give him his credit, but again, he lost that fight with Boachuk, and they gave him a gift. But the point is, nobody knew nothing about Boachuk, just like nobody knew nothing about Karen that fought Boots twice. Nobody knew nothing about him. But look at the fight that he came with against Boots. If he fought one of the other fighters, you see a difference. Boots had to fight him a second time. That should have never happened. He wasn't up for that second fight. He really wasn't up for the first fight, because he was trying to get the champion. Boots been trying to get the top guys. Errol Spence, when he was ranked #1 in the IBF at 147. He was trying to get Crawford. He tried to get Keith Thurman in the ring. Didn't want to fight. He tried to get Virgil Ortiz at 147. Didn't want to fight. Now y'all talking, but Virgil Ortiz, his hand is injured, so he's not ready for a fight anyway. So when you hear talk about next year, that's the only time it could happen, because he's not even ready right now. So now if he fights this year and Boots fights this year, they can be set up for next year. Eddie Hearn said that Boots signed his end of the deal, or he's on with his side of the deal. He's ready to fight Virgil Ortiz next year. Is Virgil Ortiz ready to fight Boots? See all the in between and people not knowing the business of boxing? It means nothing. Rashidi Ellis been fighting in the TCL tournament at 160 pounds, which is middleweight. So people say, well, oh, he got a same-day weigh-in. So what? So what he got a same-day weigh-in? He got a same-day weigh-in what? In the morning? And then what? He's still going to go eat? He's not going to come in the ring at 160? And even if he does, the point is, he's fighting at 160, bro. So if he could make 160, 154 is not a problem. Rashidi Ellis ain't no little dude. I saw Rashidi Ellis in person in Brooklyn a few weeks ago, sparring Jaleel Hackett. He ain't no little dude. He could fight. And at the end of the day, if he would have kept up his end of the deal when he fought Romain Villa and lost, he would have fought Boots next, because that was the deal. Boots had his opponent, he had his, and if he would have won, then him and Boots would have fought by now. But that didn't happen. You lost. You got knocked down. You got hurt. You got beat up. I still say that Rashidi Ellis should have edged that fight, because he was winning the beginning rounds. But he still hurt him. He still put him on the canvas. And so if Rashidi Ellis would have won, he still got exposed. He still got beat up in that fight. So he didn't keep up with his end of the deal because at the end of the day, he still got the loss. Then Boots got in there with the same dude, said, I'm going to show you how this is done. And I'm going to beat Romain Villa for you. That's what he did. He showed him how, this is how you do it. Just like Bernard Hopkins showed Roy Jones, this is how you beat Tarver. You see what I'm saying? History repeating itself. Y'all need to knock it off. So a lot of y'all hating on Boots, a lot of these channels, y'all know who you are. Mill City in particular, I'm going to call them out. I don't have no big following like that, but I'm going to just say, man, you know, you talking about, oh, tickets are selling for as little as $30. So what? The tickets are going to sell. He's going to pack the house. He's putting Philly back on the map. Philly ain't been on no boxing map for years. When the last time Philly been a major venue for boxing? Man, come on, knock it off. So he's building it back up. He's putting it back out there. Tank is a superstar, right? Baltimore ain't no big venue for boxing. He been going every place else. So how you knocking one man and not looking at other people's situation? Boots ain't no superstar yet, but he's getting there. But he ain't no contender either. So y'all keep hating, and he gonna keep winning. I bet you after this fight here with Lima, and he get them top guys in the ring, you gonna see what's gonna happen. I want him to fight Virgil Ortiz. I know what's gonna happen. I want him to get Jamel Charlo if he's up for it. I want him to get Fundora. I want him to get the top guys. And he will. It's a process. But it's a business to boxing. Again, Rashidi Ellis turned down $250,000. He said he wanted more. So then they made it $500,000. He still was hesitating. So they took the fight away from him. Maybe he could have been given a little more time. I might say agree with that. It could have been given maybe 72 hours or whatever. Okay. That ain't got nothing to do with Boots. That's business. And that's Eddie Hearn who's putting up the money. So I can't knock Boots for that. That's what he wanted to do. He's a businessman. But at the end of the day, man, as soon as they said $500,000, man, take that money because you never made that. Rashidi Ellis never made $500,000. Just like Brian Norman Jr. turned down $1.7 million to fight Boots, and he never made $500,000. Who did he make $500,000 with? But you turned down 1.7 because you had to go to Philly. But you said Philly wasn't going to be no problem. I remember I got the interview with Brian Norman Sr. At first said, it's not a problem going to Philly. We do whatever we got to do. Then he made an excuse and turned it into, oh, damn, we got to go to Philly. We got to do this. So what? The crowd can't fight for you. You got to get in the ring and fight. The crowd is not going to determine the fight. People lose at home. You could fight at home and still lose. Don't mean nothing. Didn't Edgar Berlanga just lose in New York? Ain't he from New York? Didn't he just get beat in New York, in Queens? He had fans there. Most of those fans there was for him, not for Shiraz. And look what happened. He got stopped. So it don't matter. Stop making excuses. Anyway, Boots is on the rise, man. 154, he's here. We in the building October 11th. We support Boots up here in New York. Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. Let's build it up. Peace.